Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late, but good morning. Good morning to you. From Crate and Barrel. Wake up, is anyone there? I'm live, but I don't hear nobody. Let's see. Okay, I need that too. Good morning, Larry. Wake up, y'all. It's time to start the day. It's 8:30. Apparently 10 people are already watching, but only Larry is saying something. Good morning, Larry. Thank you. Oh, good morning, Jeffrey Hankinson. How is everyone? We got Nancy Anderson has joined. Good morning, Nancy. And good morning, Michael. How are you? As you all see, I'm in my kitchen. It's time to wake up. It's Oliver Reid and good morning, David. Okay, just so you're all aware, hold on, let me fix my collar. So I have apparently had on the same shirt on Monday that I had on last week, and that's because in New York City, people do laundry, David. That's why I had on the same shirt. Yes, I forgot that I would wear the same shirt, but I had it on anyway. So now I'm going for a nice chambray on a Wednesday. Good morning to you all. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to start today? It's such a wonderful day. We're gonna do something real special in a minute. But let's start off with our favorite little section. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's the note. Happy birthday, dear Nikki Creedy, Lindsay Chambers, Brett Daly, Chelsea Stock, Shaney Rainbow, Jamie Laverdier, Renee Brown, Ellen Denham, Ken Lundy, Rob Roberts, dear all of you. Happy birthday to you. Ain't nothing like some day-old cake. So delicious. Good morning, Vivian. Good morning, Melissa. Okay, so that's the first step. Hold on. It's a little dry on that third day, though. So, one of my friends, I'm going to call him my producer because he has some ideas. David Lachey said I should put something into the show that showed something of, me. I was going to try and find all the mugs from all the shows that I have done. Speaking of that, we're going to come right back to that in a second. But I decided to put in the poster for Kiss Me Kate. Original company member of Kiss Me Kate with Brian Stokes Mitchell, Marion Mazey, Michael Barres, Amy Spanger, Adrian Lennox, Stanley Wayne Mathis, and a host of others. One of the best times ever. Great cast, great show. Had the most wonderful time. And that brings me to this. I hate to start off with a bunch of extra, but we're going to today. So, here's what I'm going to say. I can clap on myself. I told y'all who the women are who can do that to me. So you all know when I posted last week that I had done, I was about to go into my 11th show. Yes. It's an honor. Being able to call Broadway, your day job or your backup job or whatever you're going to call it is always an honor. It is especially an honor for an African-American man because we are not in every show, but no matter where you come from, what you look like, what color you are, if you can make it on Broadway, if you can get one Broadway show, that's amazing. So for someone to say, I don't want to hear how many shows you put in, it always makes me feel creepy. I want to show you this. Why don't you mind your own business? Or say it directly to me. Because you best believe that I have something to say to you. I will say it about you and to you. To you. I have no problems. Anything comes out of my mouth is definitely from me. So, in saying that, just understand, when I put it up there, it is not about being braggadocious or acting bigly. It is about the truth. This is my 11th show. I'm very happy to be here. The universe is aligned. This is not where I thought I was going to be. But guess what? When God takes you somewhere, what do? You pick up your bag and you go with him. Or you leave your bag there and guess what happens? You get left in the dust. Dust. Salt dust. Sodom and Gomorrah. Don't try me. Not today. Not on Scripture Wednesday. And that's where we're going next. So some of you all know, especially if you grew up in a black church, Wednesday night is Bible study night. So on Wednesday, I'm just going to add in the scripture. If you like this segment, great. If you don't, go get your coffee now, because I'm still going to do it every Wednesday. That's how I roll. Because guess who you waking up with? T. Oliver Reid. Good morning. Hello, Ryasa. How are you? You know, I had to use Big League. We're going to talk about him and Kellyanne in a few minutes. But okay, now it is scripture moment at Wake Up with T. Oliver Reid. Hold on, let me get my angel music on, y'all. Make sure, let me know if you can hear it. Make sure I get. Good morning. From Matthew, chapter 25, verse 21. The master was full of praise. Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount. So now I will give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together. Oh, y'all don't want me to go to church up in here today. Let me tell you right now when I turn off my angel music. He gave me a little and I did more with it. That's how 1 turned into 11. Don't try me. Not today. Oh, no, not today. Not on Scripture Wednesday at the Wake Up Show. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ooh, this coffee's got some extra caffeine in it today. We're going to act up. Okay, so the congressional hearing started yesterday. And I'm not sure if you all got this. It was on the morning news. Oh, let me turn that back off. So Charles Schumer of New York sent a letter to Mitch McConnell that Mitch McConnell sent to Harry Reid 8 years ago saying, he sent it to Harry Reid saying, you know, we need to slow down these hearings. It's going too fast, blah, 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 blah. We don't want this. That's when the Democratic president was going into office. And now that the tables are turned, Charles Schumer took that letter that was written to Harry Reid, scratched out Harry Reid's name, put Mitch McConnell's name back in it, and sent him that very same letter. Now that's shady. That's how you do it. All right, that's how you do that. We talked about that. Okay, so still talking on politics. Okay, so we know that Trump wants to repeal the Affordable Care Act and Obamacare, and say they're going to find something for it shortly after. I'm sorry. And I hate to be so graphic in the morning, but that's like somebody entering you and then say, "Oh, I'm gonna put the condom on later." That don't make no sense. If you don't have something yet, keep what you have until you have figured out what you're going to do next. But just listen, there are sometimes you need to just jump. There are sometimes you have to say, I'm taking the leap of faith, but I don't have any faith in Donald Trump, so I'm not taking a leap with him. Thank you, Actors Equity and Equity League, for having some health care. I mean, I still have to pay $88 for an aspirin sometimes, but at least I got it. There are at least 20 million people in this country who didn't have insurance and now have and still paying too much. I'm telling y'all, it's too much. It's too much. Oh, I'm going to tell you. Okay. So this I put down yesterday, and I put down that, Dylan Roof is still alive. He was sentenced to death, which I don't know that I am for or against that capital punishment or the death penalty, but I will tell you this. He is still alive. And those officers, when they arrested him, they took him to Burger King to get him something to eat before they took him to jail. Trayvon Martin is dead. Eric Garner's dead. But Dylan Roof is still sitting up somewhere, being able to defend himself for something we know he did. I'm just going to put that out there for you so y'all remember this. Just little moments. Little moments you got to hold on to. Because the world is not fair. But we can make it fairer together. Because let me tell you what. Where 2 or 3 are gathered together, change can happen. There's a song we used to sing when I was in chorus in high school. Hey, Trip McGill. Hey, Rebecca Ryan. Hope you're all doing well. I am but a small voice. I am but a small dream. But together we can really do something. So we're going to do that. Let me see where I want to go next. Oh, I watched La La Land last night. Now, I don't know how... Okay, let me preface this by saying this. It's not that I'm not a fan of Ryan Gosling. And he's okay. I mean, he's okay looking. I mean, they're better looking people. I mean, anything, and my rules always says, anything done well is worth doing. He's not one of those. So I'm trying to understand how he won the Golden Globe for Best Actor in this show when his only expression was this. For 2 hours and 8 minutes. I love some of the songs in it. Congratulations to Patrick and Paul for their lyrics. Some of the songs, that City of Stars, I think that's the name of it, was really lovely. There's a lot about the movie I really liked. It was really fun. It was enjoyable. It was absolutely enjoyable, you know. She was sweet. She's lovely. You know. The big song at the end, I mean, there's no expression, but she was lovely. I had a good time with it. Was it Moonlight? No. I didn't have to think twice about that. I didn't have to take the breath. No, it's not Moonlight. So when we get to the Oscars and we start looking at things and how they're going to be again, when I start screaming again, it's not Moonlight. Know what I mean? It's not Moonlight. Moonlight took you somewhere, took you on a full journey. This one, La La Land took you to the big park in LA and then right back. And when you got back, you had a ticket. And they ain't paying for it. I'm not going there with them. No. Oh. And apparently they're in talks to make it into a Broadway show. Just don't. But talk about Broadway shows. And I'm just going to leave this with you. And then I'll pause and then I'll move on. Wayne Brady is going into the Chicago company of Hamilton as Aaron Burr. I place this at your feet. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about that. Oh, if you all if you watch a lot of YouTube videos or Facebook videos, go and look at the closing night of Color Purple, their bows and what they did for it's something they do a lot of there. It's really quite amazing and soul stirring. They do a version of Total Praise at the end of the show, their final show. That is so uplifting and so touching and so beautiful that I just watch it. Listen, whether you're atheist or agnostic or Christian or Jewish, whatever else, it's going to touch you. Good morning, Camille. Rochelle, stop laughing at me. And Vanessa, if you need, Misty, if you need a hanky, just let me know. I got one for you. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I don't know if there's anything else. There's so much going on. I mean, I don't want to talk about Donald Trump and Peakgate. I want to talk about every time that Kellyanne Conway gets on television, she lies up one side and down the other. Oh, I don't have clearances, but I've read this. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but I can promise you this. Then if you don't know, then you can't promise me. If you weren't in the room and you tell me you read the 35 pages that weren't true, but you didn't get to read the 2 pages that what the intelligence agency sent to him and gave Donald Trump last week, you haven't read it? Then have to stop talking. Sit back. Get your hair moisturized or something, but stop all this extra because you have nothing to say. And he has nothing to say. And then he's going to try and have a press conference today in the middle of hearings for other people. During that nasty man who ran Exxon, that one, Rex Tillerson, he's going to try and have a press conference during Rex Tillerson's hearing. Oh, y'all better stay woke. Turn Trump off. Stop tweeting and watch this Rex Tillerson, what he has to say. Obama speech, Nancy, I can't even talk about that. You remember what I know all y'all ladies listen to this. You remember what your mama used to say, find yourself a good man. Well, Michelle LaVaughn Robinson found herself the good man in Chicago. She found him. And then she pushed him away for a second just to make sure he understood, like, this ain't gonna be easy for you. But it's going to be worth it. That man spoke. That man talked about that family like a man's supposed to. With love and with sincerity. But you know if he said something, listen, if he were somebody else and he'd done something wrong, she's the type she's going to say something to you. And with her mom up in the house too. How you gonna act? Like you're supposed to. Like you sitting on the first row in the first pew in church and the minister's standing right there looking at you. That's how you gonna act. He acts like that all the time when ain't nobody looking at him. You don't have to worry about him. Solid. Everybody needs to be that solid. Everybody needs to be that solid right now because the man in charge is not solid. His ground is sinking sand, y'all. Sinking sand. Sinking from the moisture of urine. You know what I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moisture. She's got to moisturize her hair and open her heart. Woo! Oh, y'all. Okay, see, that's... Oh, y'all. I got to get to work. We have done 20 minutes. I love you all. Hi, Anand. How are you? Thank you. Anand is joining from India. Anand, I love you. I hope to see you soon. All of you, Camille, everybody who's there. Vivian, shut up, Johnny. Stop crying. Johnny is joining from Germany. Oh, yeah, we are international. We are doing this thing. All right, so I gotta go. I gotta eat my oatmeal because it's winter. Every morning in the winter, I have my oatmeal. I'm gonna have my oatmeal, have another cup of coffee. Good morning, Linda. I gotta go to UPS with Jeremiah because he thinks that my job is just, I don't know. So I can just show up whenever. Nah, I'm kidding. He doesn't think that. But I do have to go take a package to UPS for him before I show up for my rehearsal. I love you all. We are blessed and fortunate. Listen, just to be alive today. I try and have a good time. I'm trying to have a good time with you every morning. Sometimes, listen, again, sometimes it's going to get deep. Sometimes it's not going to get. I do want you to do so. Please, all of you, send a warm thought out to my grandmother. She was getting up to open her door the other day and slipped. She's fine. Don't send her no get wells because she's fine. But just think a happy thought because, when you get to a certain age, listen, I can tell you at my age already, it's hard getting up and moving around. So just think how to be 92 years old. So just think a special thought to my grandmother. You don't need to know her first name because you will never call her that. You know why? Because she's your elder. So just say, I'm thinking a happy thought for Mrs. Sadler. So all you think that, I'm gonna go and brush my teeth. I'm glad this is not smell-a-thon because you all would be very upset with me right now. I'm gonna do that, eat my oatmeal, put my sweater on, go to work, and I'm gonna see you Friday morning at 8:30 when we wake up. Bye, y'all.